of the chicken strips from here? I don't know. I was thinking.
Won't those get soggy?
Have an air fryer. Crisp them right up.
That's a good idea.
What's up, bro?
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got James. He's out there with Anthony Black. Alton Connect is out there with Carter. And it's Queen in at the power forward. And for Dallas, we've got Derek Lively. MP out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Flag. And it's Pittman in at the 4 spot. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself. Being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And now the big boys in the league know when MP says he's coming for you, he means it. And whenever they've had a tough opponent in front of them, they've raised their level. So they are sending a message. And boy, has it been heard.
Here's Black. And the rejection by MP. Driving. Wow, what a play.
Unbelievable. Now put that one in the museum behind some glass. That is creativity, folks.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. The Lakers on offense. Black dishes to Carter. Pass to Connect. Back to Carter. Here's Connect. 6 to shoot. Carter sets the pick for Connect. And they'll get another chance. And the rejection by Lively.
And that's the first bucket of the night. Maybe that will get him going.
So Booker will bring it up for Dallas. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
Now Black, following the three-point attempt by MP. Connect finds James. Here's Queen. Oh, good with the triple.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Black, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The Lakers with the ball. Out to the wing. Shoots the 3. And Lively pulls it down.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Here's Connect. First game out, he had 14. Back to Black. Pass to Queen. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Dallas. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's have and have not.
Well, MP working the two-man game there and finds his teammate for an assist.
On the wing, James. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Black, no good.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability. But what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts, how to rebound, where the ball is coming off. And then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
Some of the numbers NBA wingman have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top Shooters among them. Cooper Flag, #1.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Well, in this league, your wings need to provide reliable scoring. It puts so much pressure on the defense if they're able to do that, and he's been incredible in that regard.
Wide with it. Black defending. Kicks it out to Booker. And another basket for Dallas.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Here's James. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Pittman the pass to MP. Misses in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Queen gets it to go.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's MP. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Pittman. Now Flag. He's guarded by Connect. 5 on the clock. Here's MP. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. MP's got 9.
That possession was going nowhere. MP with the bailout.
Here's Queen. Now Connect. And it's Flag with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
The basket by Pittman.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Connect. On the wing, James. Whitmore defending. Queen can't get it to go.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Booker outside. Whitmore with it. Still without a basket. Lively a screen on James. And it's Whitmore missing.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Connect with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lively with the screen. MP passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the inside. James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got his second bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
MP outside. Pass to Pittman. Now Lively. Here's Whitmore. Offline with his 3. Here's Queen. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
They get it back. Pass to Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. Booker outside. Shoots over Black. No good from Booker. Lakers trail by 4. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Houston's checked in, and Irving subbed in for Whitmore. And then for the Lakers, Holland comes in for James. And it's Trey Mann in for Anthony Black. In the pass to Mann. Here's Holland. This game he had 10 points. MP grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Houston. And here is MP. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. Irving for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
Holland, the pass to man, fires away from way outside.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Here's Houston. Still yet to score. Booker outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's flag missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He scored 68 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie. Great stuff as always. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Nobody near Irving. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 6 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Dallas leading by 7. Outside Irving. Lets it go with a 3. And rebounded by Connect.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
James outside. Here's Connect. Capella covering. From deep, James. And it's MV with the rebound. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead. Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And here are the Mavericks now. After the basket by the Lakers. They get it back. Capella kicks to Irving. And he recovers it. Booker outside. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Gooden's checked in. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. James looking it over. Pass to man. Here's Connect. Just 5 to shoot. Houston with the rebound. Outside Irving. Here's Gooden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And we talk about winning games at the margins all the time. That's exactly what they're doing because they are throwing bodies on the offensive glass.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Holland is out there with Smith. Then it's Trey Mann. Then it's James. And it's Connect in at the three, the small forward.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodies.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
Here's James after Clint Capella's bucket. Misses the layup.
And they continue to control the glass.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Whitmore. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Holland. James up top. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Dallas making a switch here. Pippin's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Black's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Holland. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Irving passes to Pippen. Now here's Capella. Pass to Irving. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Houston's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And it's James missing.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
No good from Irving. Lakers trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Connect finds Black. Misses and the dry spell continues.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Whitmore. On the wing, Irving. Black defending. Irving can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to James. And again, the Lakers no good. Dallas leading by 11. In the corner, Irving with it. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to Black. Here's Holland, covered by Irving. Holland's kicks to Black. From deep, James. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Here's Whitmore. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And Brian Keith wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Booker, he's checked in for Capella. And the Lakers also making a change. Buckner's checked in for Smith. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. MP finishes inside.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Lakers trail by 15. Pass to Buckner. Here's Connect. Whitmore defending. Holland no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
There's the screen. On the wing, Irving. Good. A nice assist from Booker. MP's got his 4th assist in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For Dallas. The Lakers also making some changes. Queens checked in. And it's Trey Mann in for James. Here's Mann. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Connect. To stop the run. And it's flagged with the rebound. Flagg's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now, Mann. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Mavericks making a switch here. Okoro's checked in. Mavericks leading by 17. Flag with it. No scoring in this one. Fires the 3. No good from Booker.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
It's Connect on the wing. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Connect. He's got 6.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough. Pass
to Pittman. Now, here's Okoro. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. MV is number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
Well, you want to give a defense headaches? Show them a point guard who can light it up.
Free throw, good, Irving. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Buckner's checked in for Holland. And he's good on the second. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
Back to connect. Here's Black. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 3. Here's Buckner. Misses the 3. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pistons.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
Here's Black. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
Here's Queen. Covered by Irving. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 17. And here is MP. 13 points in the game. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Queen.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Pass to man. Here's Black. And the Lakers with another miss.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the middle. Here's Queen. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, Booker. 16 points for him. Pass to Okoro. Fires for 3. No good from Booker. Lakers trail by 18. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Offensive rebound. Here's the 3. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Okoro. And it's Whitmore in for Irving. And then for Los Angeles, Carter, he's checked in for Buckner. And James subbed in for Trey Mann. MP with it. He's got 16. Sinks the triple. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a handle.
Carter sets the pick for James. There's the 3. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lively sets a screen for Booker. Another 3 for Dallas.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Here's Connect. 9 points in the game so far. For 3, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks leading by 21. Pass to Whitmore. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Whitmore's got his second bucket.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
And finished off by Lively.
Well, running the offense through MP is never a bad idea.
James left side. Over Whitmore. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's Dallas as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-5 run. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
When I look at the Mavericks, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Lakers with the ball. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. MP out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Flag. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Pittman in at the 4 spot. The Mavericks shooting well, 50% for the 4th. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Black, covered by MP. Now Connect. James in the post. Black. And the 3 off target.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Pass to Flag. shoots over Black. Here's Flag. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Queen. And Carter has it in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And Flag with the basket on the assist by Booker. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Carter dishes to James. Driving the lane, and James throws it down.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Now here's Booker. He's got 22 inside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Pass to Carter. And here is James. Here's Queen. Carter outside. No good from outside.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And finished off by Lively.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Lakers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started.
And playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
And that one's good. Flag.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Kevin?
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Now here's Booker. 22 points for him. Pass to Flag. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Carter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
NP passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here's Black. The Mavericks making the shot. Back to James. Out left to the wing. Here's Queen. Good on the triple. Queen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Pass to Flag. Flag gets the screen from Booker. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Now here's James. 10 points for him. And the layup falls. James has got 12.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Booker the pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside, James. Back to Black. And stolen by MP. Down low, Pittman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Queen. Carter right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Connect. Off target from outside. Now flagged. Black defending. And that one's good. Flag.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Black with it. Scoreless thus far. Fires the 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Now, here's MP. He's got 22. Pass the flag. And here's MP for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Queens for Los Angeles. They've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. James against MP. James kicks to Carter. Here's Black. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Booker outside. There's a good screen. It's good from long range. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
This team wants MP to take and make more three-point shots because it really helps their offense flow.
Here's Connect. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Black. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Black's got 7 points in the game.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Dallas calls timeout. Man, he's checked in for Black. With a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. MP is number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
To the paint, stolen by Carter. Now Connect. He's got time. And Connect slams it in.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Now here's Irving. 12 points for him. With the drive. A beautiful reverse layup. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Connect with it. Defended by Booker. James wide open. No good on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Houston passes to MP. Drains the three-pointer. Booker's got 28 points for the game.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Here's Mann. He's got 6. It's deflected. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. That shot missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Capella finds Irving. Dallas moving it around. Now Okoro. 1:03 left in the third. Irving, good.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Pass to Queen. And the shot is good. Queen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Outside Irving. On the wing, MP. Defended by Mann. Irving misses. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Green the pass to Mann. And he banks in the layup. Mann's got 8.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Booker dishes to Capella. Pass to Irving. To the middle. Here's MP. And the dunk by Booker.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up in that rim, didn't he? But 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Mavericks ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Connect out there with Holland. And it's Smith. Then there's Black. And it's Man in at the 2 spot. Pass to Irving. Back to Okoro. Outside Irving. For the 3. Kicks it out to MP. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Los Angeles now. Pass to Smith. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket, I'm fine with that.
Here's Man. Screen by Smith to the inside. And the dunk by Smith.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Booker finds Irving. From deep three-point territory. MP, no good. Lakers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Black. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Black. Here's Man. Off target with his 3. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Unable to get that one. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. A nice shot by Black.
Well, whatever his coach said to him at halftime, he heard it.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Count that bucket.
You can see there, Irving just getting a little tricky with the handles. He has so many ways he can be.
Connect with it. Pass to Man. Clock at 6. Smith against Capella. Smith, no luck.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Booker outside. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. Inside, stolen by Okoro. Here's the break. It's tipped. Here's Holland. Pass to Black. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the Lakers with another miss. Dallas shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Shoots it. MP, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Man passes to Smith. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Mavericks making a switch here. Good Shafinos check in. Now Black. Just 5 on the clock. Over Irving. Los Angeles with another miss.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Drives to the hoop. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
He's looking for a Coro and finds him. That's tipped. They recover it. And it's Capella missing. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Connect gets it to go.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Okoro with the shot. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Up top, Connect. Here's Queen. Man with it over Irvin. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
Outside Irving. Shoots over man. And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside, James. Here's Connect. That three off the mark.
Well defended. That time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's a Okoro. Rebound the Lakers. Queens got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Pass to Connect. Three-pointer. And Okoro pulls it down. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Down low. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to Hood, Shafino. Capella with a screen on James. Capella with the bucket.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Connect, he's open. Wide open shot is on the money. Connect's got 20.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Houston. Good on the three-point shot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Queen the pass to James. Here's Connect. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And here's Irving. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Outside, James. Here's connect. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Over to the left wing. Outside Irving. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for NP.
What more can you really ask them about? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Here's Javino. And James pulls it down. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, man, here's Connect. The three-pointer off the mark. Now, here is Irving. Guarded close. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now let's go to Jennifer Keane-Thomas.
A hard-fought win, MP. Basketball is a game of runs. Sometimes winning or losing comes down to which team makes the final run. More than once tonight, the defense, yours especially, kept them from the types of buckets that build a run or keep one going. Your thoughts?
Pow! That's what we do. All of us, everyone on this team has accepted that challenge, and it builds on itself. My teammates see me out there and blocking shots and just get them going, you know, like, oh! Now they want to pass that energy along. They're tuned in, Jennifer. We pick each other up. We keep each other going.
Excellent work, MP. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's go!
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.